So the old guard in the Congress becoming more and more restive. Remember, Luizinho Falerio, former Goa Chief Minister, once considered very close to Sonia Gandhi, former General Secretary and Chief Minister, has now yesterday joined the Trinamool Congress in Kolkata. He is expected to lead the Trinamool Congress's campaign in the forthcoming Goa Assembly elections. He's alleged that the Congress party, some leaders have put personal gains over responsibility. The latest then, to leave the Congress, join the Trinamool Congress. Is this a sign of the times? Luizinho Falerio, former Goa Chief Minister, now joins me from Madgaon. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Falerio. The big question to you, you have left a party you've been part of for 40 years. You've been a Chief Minister, several times MLA. You are close to Sonia Gandhi. Why are you also leaving to join Mamata Banerjee? Who benefits if the Congress Parivar gets split in this manner? Isn't it the BJP in Goa?
Good evening.
If you can unmute, you need to unmute. Just press the unmute button. Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Sir, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Falerio, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Tell me, why have you, a long-standing soldier of the Congress, chosen to leave the Congress and join the Trinamool Congress ahead of the Goa elections?
Let me tell you, I had been a congressman for the last 40 years. I belong to the Congress family. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
The reason why I had to take the decision, it was a very, very painful decision, is because my state, Goa, is suffering. Goa needs a change. There has been no opposition for the last 10 years. There has been no credible alternative. So in the interest of my state and my people, I had to take this decision.
But sir, you seem to have realized this only a few months before the assembly election, and you are joining the Trinamool Congress. Will that not just split the Congress vote and benefit the BJP? By joining the Trinamool Congress just before the election in a state like Goa, isn't the BJP going to be the big beneficiary?
No, because Goa is ruled by the BJP. People are very, very angry against the party. The people are looking for an alternative. And I feel that at this time, the only alternative is the one who has given a fight against the BJP.
So are you telling me Mamata Banerjee is a more credible alternative today to the BJP than the Congress under the Gandhi family?
Of course, yes. We have seen Mamata ji for the last 3 elections. She has been increasing her popularity because she has been a fighter. She's fighting against the Modi. She's fighting against the divisive politics of the BJP. Goa is facing the same
Mr. Falerio, it's one thing to fight the BJP in Bengal, it's another thing to fight it in Goa. In Goa, it is the Congress which is the main party. Trinamool Congress, can it just come a few months before the election and suddenly take over the Congress vote?
I don't think today there is an alternative. The alternative opposition has ceased to exist. And that is the reason I have said Goa is suffering. Goa needs a change. Goa needs a strong opposition. Our fight is not against the Congress, because Congress in Goa ceased to exist.
You're saying the Congress in Goa has ceased to exist. Very interesting. Is it true that Prashant Kishore, who's close to Mamata, is the one who approached you, and he is the one who has facilitated your move to the Trinamool?
Of course, I met Prashant Kishore. I met him, and when I came to know that our party for the last 10 years has not done any opposition against the BJP, and when we came to know that we have to fight the BJP, that in the Congress family, whether it is Congress, Trinamool Congress, YSR or Congress Sharad Pawar, Didi has shown the way. In the last elections, in spite of attacks on her, whether attacks and even physical attacks, they tried to break her bones, but they could not break her spirit, and her spirit is strong. So therefore, we need a leader who can lead us.
Are you saying, therefore, I will ask you this again. Are you saying, therefore, you believe that Mamata Banerjee, even in Goa, is... No, are you saying that Mamata Banerjee, even in Goa, is a better position than the Gandhi family to take on the BJP? Is that what you are telling me today?
If you are asking me about Mrs. Gandhi...
Yes. At this moment, we've lost the link. Well, there you've got Luizinho Falerio also now saying suddenly before the Goa elections, he believes that Mamata Banerjee is in a better position to take on the BJP and therefore he's joined the Trinamool Congress. Do you call him pragmatist, opportunist, or simply, well, what does one say? Gone with the Goa wind.